go.
Sure.
Good morning, Timothy.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. 5 questions. Could you recap Microsoft announcement at this Mobile World Congress?
Absolutely. So we talked yesterday about Microsoft's view about mobility, which is enabling customers to get to their information anytime, anywhere, and from any device. So we talked about that being a broad cross-Microsoft strategy, and how when you talk about any time and any device, that's, of course, mobile is a very important part of that. So we talked about the specifics for this show being a new mobile operating system and two new mobile services. The new mobile operating system is Windows for phones, and the specific version number is Windows Mobile 6.5. And then we also talked about 2 new services from Microsoft. The first is called Microsoft My Phone, which is a backup service, which takes all of the information on your Windows Mobile 6.5 phone and can automatically back it up to a secure website, so that if you lose your phone, you can simply get a new Windows Mobile phone, put in your live ID and your password, and your new phone gets all of that information from your own phone automatically. Then we also talked about Microsoft Marketplace, which is an application store for Windows Mobile phones. It lives on the phone, so you can get instant gratification. So if you have a friend, you're in a restaurant, and they show you their new Windows Mobile application that they want, that they just got, you can get instant gratification and get the app yourself. Or you can, of course, go to a PC, in any PC, launch a browser, and look at the applications yourself and buy them that way.
Okay.
So, new mobile operating system, a new backup service, and a new application store.
Good. What are your key consumer target?
Yeah, it's really interesting. A lot of people ask us that question, and they ask us, well, who's your business target, or who is your consumer target? And one of those things that's really obvious after you make the decision, and once you have the realization, is that I'll take myself. I'm a technology geek. I love high-end devices. I'm a business person for a certain number of hours in every day. But I'm also a sort of a prosumer. I'm a high-end consumer as well, and I switch throughout the day between things I want to do in a consumer kind of a scenario and things that I want to do for business. And so our target is really both those. It's not business or consumer. It's really it's a target for people that want an advanced mobile phone, and for Windows Mobile, it's people that want all of the access that they want to their work information, so the best integration with things like Microsoft Outlook on the phone into Exchange, an Internet Explorer to get to the web, or into SharePoint sites inside a corporation's firewall. But it's also people that want to take great pictures, share those pictures with their friends, hundreds of millions of people that have instant messenger or live hotmail. And so it's really that people that want both. Not just a business phone, not just a consumer phone, but a phone that can span that range of experiences.
Okay. There are quite a few mobile operating systems. Any aliens in perspective?
It's a really fun time. There are a lot of people in the space, and there are a lot of people that have come into the space pretty recently. Microsoft's been in mobility for quite a while. And I think we were in mobility back when mobility and converged mobile devices or smartphones were brand new, and there were very few people there. And we learned a lot, and we built a lot of experience that I think shows in the products we offer today. And we built some success, and now a bunch of other people have shown up. But we have that perspective around what does it take to be successful in mobility, the experience to build great devices, and having more people join, we think, is validation of our approach. Competition's good. I think you're seeing us move faster than ever before, and you should just also expect us to do more and more of that over time.
Okay. Would you consider that the financial and economic crisis impact the mobile industry?
I think it's hard not for the economic crisis is certainly impacting everybody every day, and I'll take any individual person because people buy phones at the end of the day. Businesses do too, but people are the largest purchasers of phones. 86% of customers who acquire a Windows Mobile phone, it may be sponsored by their company or approved by their company, but they go walk into a store themselves and choose this one or this one or this one at this price or this price or this price. And sometimes they can expense all of it, sometimes they can expense some of it, or none of it. But people make purchase decisions for phones. And so it's hard not for people that are off making that purchase to look at the value of their stock portfolio or think about the economy. So it's a very global phenomenon across different categories of purchases. That said, there are very few devices that are more important than a mobile phone. I get more nervous if I forget my wallet than if I forget my phone. And so for me, it's still a very critical purchase. And I look at things like Windows Mobile 6.5 as being such significant advances that I can look at the purchase and say, wow, I can do all these business things that I've always been able to do on Windows Mobile. Plus, this new operating system is so different and so fun and so much easier to use that it is an interesting purchase for me, despite the fact that every time you open a newspaper or look at a website, that you hear things about the stock market.
Okay. Microsoft appears to be late in terms of innovation on the mobile market. Why?
It's a funny question because I think when you take a step back and you look at our experience in the market, I actually think we were early. So we've been in this business when there were very few other people that were in this business. We were in this business when people would have said, "You're crazy. Why are you thinking about the convergence between the PC and the phone, or computing and the phone? You're nuts." And sometimes those early investments are kind of lonely, and you have to have a long-term approach and a long-term strategy to being successful.